Well, you mentioned Ike, of course. You were married to Ike for many years, and of course, there were bad things associated with that relationship,
Yeah.
and people know about this. It seems particularly relevant now with what's going on in the world and what's going on in show business. But you walked out, you just walked out. Now, how hard was it to get out of that abusive and dangerous relationship?
Well, it was very difficult and dangerous because Ike was a violent person, and at that point, he was on drugs, very insecure, and I had no money, I had no place to go, but I just took a chance. I said the way out is through the door, and while he was on one of his sleeping times, I just left the hotel and went out the kitchen way and down down to the freeway, actually. And I remember something during that time. I didn't measure the speed of a car, and I was running across the freeway, and this big truck was coming, and it went rah, rah, and it felt like it was over me. And I thought, well, I won't try that again. But I had to cross that freeway to actually get to the hotel across from where we were working.
So you took your life in your hands just to get away
Yes,
from there?
yes.
Right there. Because when you were with him, he kept all the money from the act, didn't he? He kept all the money and basically...
He kept everything. He always said, when you leave, you will leave like you came. Right?
Wow. And why was it at that stage? What was it that happened then? Why was it you decided now I can take no more? Had something specific happened, or was it just the build-up over the years?
It was just time to not take any more. It was constantly abusive, other things going on. There was no control, there was no freedom. It was just the sameness, and the violence. And you just get fed up and you say, life is not worth living if I'm going to stay in this situation. And I stayed there as long as I did because I was trying to help him from the beginning when he told me about his life and how hard it was for him to get a career going. And I promised him that I would never leave him. And I actually stayed because of that promise. But then it got to the point where it became really bad, really bad. So it's time to go.